All right, so Genevieve has a good question about the My Projects view. So as a reminder, what we have here is kind of look of all projects versus My Projects, and this is a great segue into slices. So really, when you think about My Projects, all this is what I'm saying is I'm putting a filter on the projects table to say only show me projects where the owner equals my email address. Because in order to use this app, right, you have to log in. It's set by default. This is going to be a secure app, and you're going to have to log into the app using your email address. And so really that's sort of like the key method here for identifying, okay, which of these projects are related to just me versus what are all the projects. So whether it's projects or customers or inspection audits, um, um, just general feedback, the way to start thinking about this is to take a slice of this particular table. So a slice is really just a filtered view of one of your table sources here, your data sources. So if we look at slices, oh my gosh, okay, we've got a lot of different slices. Don't worry too much about this. Just think about let's look just on the my slice. So the reason why there are a bunch of different slices here is because this view for the app, it's actually consisting of 5 different views. So what we've created here is a dashboard view, and within the dashboard view, you have to insert other individually created views. Your app itself, like this is an example right here. If I go look at my agenda, that's an example of just an individual view being displayed for this app. Since this app is going to be predominantly used as a web app, we've centered it around a dashboard just because you've got more real estate to work with and you're able to kind of pull together a bunch of different views into one place. And so each of these views is built on a filtered segment of that table, right? So like if we look at all projects, the to-do view here is based off of projects, only projects where the status equals to-do. And likewise, this is a view that's built only off of projects where the status is equal to in progress. So if you think about my projects, this is a view where the status is only equal to do, and the owner email for each of these projects is my email. So when I look back into the editor and see how that's set up, that's where I have a bunch of different slices. If you think about that my to-do slice of the projects table, let's open it up. It's got an expression here. It looks a little overwhelming, but I'm just going to read through it in a second. All right, so when you open up the expression assistant, this is good to get familiar with the expression assistant, and that's where, in this case, you can just click on it, it'll open it up. Sometimes you'll see the little, what do you call this? A beaker, a vial. It's a sciencey icon. And when you open that up, that's where you'll have the option here to kind of help with some default expressions. It's good to just kind of explore this too, just for ideas for how you could be drawing your data together. In this example, what I'm saying is that, okay, either, let's just break this off into a couple different chunks to view it. So what I'm saying is the user email, and in this case, this user email expression, what that is doing is it's finding the email that you've logged into the app for. That user email is equal to the owner, and the status equals to do. So all that is doing is looking at that row and saying, is the status to do? And is the owner the email that you've logged into the app with? So that's one kind of condition. And then another condition is, oh, maybe the user email is a collaborator, right? We've got multiple team members that could be associated with this project. So you should probably see, even if you're just a collaborator on the project, that should show up as like as one of your projects that you're viewing. And so what I've said is, or use the or command. So either one of these conditions is relevant for your project to show up.